We're starting with breaking news from Washington tonight. President Obama says he has authorized the U.S. military to launch targeted airstrikes if Islamic militants advance toward American personnel in northern Iraq. He has also announced the military carried out airdrops of humanitarian aid Thursday to Iraqi religious minorities threatened and persecuted by extremists.
But when the lives of American citizens are at risk, we will take action. That's my responsibility as Commander-in-Chief. And when many thousands of innocent civilians are faced with the danger of being wiped out, and we have the capacity to do something about it, we will take action. That is our responsibility as Americans.
This just came down about 90 minutes ago. The announcements mark the deepest American engagement in Iraq since U.S. troops withdrew back in 2011 after nearly a decade of war. The president said the U.S. cannot turn a blind eye to potential genocide. He said the military already started dropping food, water, and supplies to thousands of members of a religious minority trapped on a mountaintop by the Sunni extremist group Islamic State.
Earlier this week, one Iraqi in the area cried to the world, "There is no one coming to help." Well, today America is coming to help. We're also consulting with other countries and the United Nations who have called for action to address this humanitarian crisis. The several hundred American advisors that I ordered to Iraq will continue to assess what more we can do to help train, advise, and support Iraqi forces going forward. And just as I consulted Congress on the decisions I made today, we will continue to do so going forward.
And this serious tone was punctuated by a limit. The president stressed the U.S. will not send combat forces into Iraq. He acknowledged the prospect of a new round of U.S. military action would be a cause for concern among many Americans, including many in Hampton Roads. He vowed not to put American combat troops back on the ground in Iraq and said there was no U.S. military solution to the crisis. Look for more coverage on this developing story on Wavy News 10 today, beginning tomorrow morning at 4:30. A lot could be happening overnight.